Bonjour mes amis. Hi guys, to hack or not to hack. Some guys think that non-hacking movements are a bit of a drag. I'm here to show you that they're actually very easy to set, actually even faster to set than hacking movements. So let's start here with Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch. Look at the seconds right here, 03, 04, and my watch stopped at 14. I'm just gonna start at 13, there you go. The thing with the Moonwatch is that as soon as you start winding, the watch starts. Unlike many automatic watches, which are gonna take, like the Rolex for example, they're gonna take at least 15. It's not full wind, it's one, I can't wind this, so which is really not a full wind, it's more like a half. The Speedy will start right away. So let's see where we are in the seconds. This is my clock right here, 47, 48, 50, and I almost get it, 55, almost bang on. So you see I'm almost already faster, so really don't even have to do it 1 second before, like half a second before you reach the seconds where this one had stopped. You start winding. Other watches might take a couple of seconds. I'm going to demonstrate that on a Patek and a Zenith El Primero, the most famous watches that you might encounter. And then after that, here you don't have a date, so it's very easy to set. Usually I'm going to wind it all the way up. Try not to go too fast. I know how many winds more or less my watches need. And if you go a bit too far, you can always back one a little bit. I read that into the manual for my longer. If you think you want a bit too hard, you just back it off a couple of clicks, give some relief to the movement. Then here, you know, you pull the crown, the seconds keep on going, you're still in tune with the seconds, and then it doesn't matter, you don't need to stop anything. So 2:52, doesn't matter how far you are in the minute. I'm gonna go to 2:52. And of course, you got to go as far between the minutes here. So I got a quarter. So it's easy to eyeball when you're at half. There you go. You're about half. So there you go. Even better to do it when the seconds reach the 60. So you can a bit better re-engage right on the minute. But I think it's going to be a pretty decent. So this is how I do it with the Moonwatch. And by the way, a little trick, if you're too far ahead, or if the watch is running fast the next day, you can just pull the crown and turn it, and you see the seconds going back. And if you're really soft with it, you can make the seconds even stop. There you go. A little trick. Don't do it too much, but you can sort of hack any movement by turning the crown opposite to how you turn it to set. By the way, I like that the Moonwatch, you go up to set the time. I really hate going down, especially if you have to go around the whole dial. Going up is much easier. Going down is a bit weird, and that's how it is for the Zenith El Primero, for example. Anyway, that's how it goes for the Moonwatch. So while I have your attention, let me show you the Zenith. Here we have a date. The specificity of the Zenith is that the first click changes the time, the second click changes the date, different from pretty much every other caliber. So here it's running a little bit because just picking it up, it's an automatic, and on my clock I have 10 seconds, and so yeah, we're pretty far ahead. I can show you again how to sort of hack the seconds. If you turn, so you see going down moves ahead. So if you go up, you see the movement is going to start going the other way. So here I completely stopped it. I'm very gently pushing upwards here to hack the movement. See, if I let it go, if it doesn't go, just give it a little turn. So here I'm just on the minute, and I'm looking at the clock there at the back, and I will give it a little turn downwards to there you go. So I've hacked it technically. Don't do it too much, you know. Don't be. It's better to do the other technique of setting to wind when it's stopped. But if it's running already and you really want to get it right, here I don't know if it's the morning or the evening, so I'm gonna have to go all the way around. There you go. Let's see if the date will click. No, so okay, now I know that it was the morning and I'm in the afternoon now. 2:55 again, no need to stop anything. 2:55 going on to 2:56. I'll just put it around here, and there you go. It should be more or less right. And then you pull the second click to change the date. Of course, there's nothing is stopping. And today is the 17th, so there you go. 17, and then you can give it a few winds, okay, because this one is automatic, unlike the moon watch. Just a few winds, 10, 15, and for the rest you just wear it, and you're good to go. Last but not least, by the way, I have another non-hacking watch on the wrist. It's the Patek Philippe 5296 with a date. And now here I have the 5134, so it's a dual time or travel time. I'm using it as a dual time, so what I do is I set the top, the hour on the top, which is my GMT reference if you want. I want to set it to almost 8 in the morning, 7:57. So there's only one click here. It's going up, which I like. So look at the top dial, or this one here. I want to go to 6, 7. I want to go to 7:57. There's been a lot of talk about the RS new caliber, the 400. The fact that when you pull the crown, there's a jitter, and then that you have to, when you set the time, when you pull it back in, it's not gonna, the minute hand is gonna jump, or it's not gonna start right away. So there's techniques for that. Like the Valjoux 7750, you want to set your time 10 minutes ahead and then go back, and then when you re-engage, it's going to be nice and clean. Likewise, when you pull a crown, if there's a jitter, there's a way, always explains to do it. I think a back turn a little bit. There's ways to get along with any caliber. The minute hand here, when you push it back in, it's going to move a little bit to the left. You learn to live with it, and you set it slightly to the right. Okay, it stopped at 20 seconds. Let's look at my reference. When it is at 18, 19 seconds, I will start winding. 15. There you go, I was a bit slow there. 25, 25, let's see. 30, right on the money. So yeah, just 1 second. I mean, if you go fast enough, within a second, you can restart any non-hackable movement. The Patek starts quite quickly. So manual wind, it has a very short power reserve, so only 25 turns are gonna be enough to power it fully. So don't go too fast, and if you think you've been a bit too abrupt, just turn it back down a little bit. So have I set, and now we can set the time. 3:01. I'm gonna try to set it at halfway there. See, I've put it a bit further than halfway because I know it's gonna have a little jitter back to the left, and now we're pretty much set. So yeah, you learn to live with it. It's a beautiful caliber, so don't dismiss it just because you can set your Seiko more accurately. Your Seiko is not going to keep time as well as the Patek Philippe. Well, this one is not. This caliber is not that accurate, but this one certainly is very, very accurate. One of my most accurate watches. And the moon watch, by the way, since we're on the subject, can be regulated to be very accurate as well. I had it demagnetized once and it came back really extremely accurate. The Zenith, yeah, not the most accurate that I have, but again, it's a quirk of the movement. You learn to live with it. They're just so beautiful. Hopefully this was useful for you and has convinced you that hacking is not a must, or an automatic watch is not a must. Do experience, because it's watches that I love to have this tactile feel of winding my moon watch and the other ones, and just learning how to set it very. If you're really, if you don't have the patience, you're a bit too rough with the watches. Maybe it's not for you, but otherwise, it's a great interaction with the watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.